Another episode of Good Dawning. My name is Josh, and welcome. I'm Mr. Floyd. Josh, and welcome. Helene, Chloe. Let's see who we've got in here. Tina, Big Dad, Suzette. We see Millie in here. Seeker of Truth, and Yolanda. All right, guys. Good Dawning, and welcome everybody to another episode of Good Dawning. And Two for Tuesday today on my channel here, on the channel. Chloe'sCrystals.com, at Chloe's Crystals. Chloe's Crystals. Waiting for. So my shipment got returned to Chloe because UPS is USPS, not UPS. USPS is what it is. Actually, they're very great people. Your packages should be here any minute. Oh wow. Oh, to you. Okay, so it should be back to you, and then. So yeah, my package, it's coming today. Okay, so my package is getting returned back to Chloe today. But then it gets back to me. So by the end of the week, I got to pay Chloe for the next package, but then we'll have a bigger package here. Good Dawning, Victor, good Dawning as well. And welcome everybody to another episode here. Thanks, Chloe, I appreciate that. So yeah, Chloe's Crystals. All right, so welcome. Today's a 2 for Tuesday. So Laura B will be with us this afternoon, I should say. Yeah. Henny, good dawning. Welcome. Love you, sister. Tonight, Laura B at 5 my time, 7 o'clock your time if you are on the East Coast, and Scuddy Boy there, it'll be 4 o'clock your time. Millie, good dawning. Grateful to see you in the chat always. It is a good dawning, isn't it? How's your universe? Mine is all right. Just trying to figure, you know what? I work at a crystal shop 3 whopping days a week, and otherwise I do DoorDash. So I'm just trying to figure out my universe here. And what to do as far as all of this and how this can make, kind of at that crossroads. So if anybody wants to help, send me an email there. I'm kind of looking shift, right? Sometimes you got to make a bigger shift. And so that's kind of where I'm at here with that bigger shift. So today I did not get to the store that sells cards, right? Even though I did go to Boulder. So we will work with the inverted Divine Masters deck. If you know why YouTube is inverting everybody, send me an email, Mr. Floyd Channelings with an S at gmail.com. And I know you're too busy right now, Mr. Musk, to consider building a spiritual version of YouTube, but if you want to submit one of your proteges to do that, we would be grateful as well. Scotty, welcome. Everybody, Big Dad, Neil, welcome. Seeker of Truth, welcome. Guys, welcome to the show. I am grateful. Not a million years, when I was sitting in my darkest of the dark and in the hell that I was living in, that I thought in a million years I'd be sitting here, subtle light, with you guys here in the dawning every day, with nothing in front of me other than, it's amazing. So let's start today off with some energetic recall. Today is 2 for Tuesday. So let's recall, I don't know. What do we want to recall there? Anybody? I'm going to let you guys help to run the show here. First person who puts something into the chat is what we're going to energetically recall today. And if nobody puts anything in the chat, then I'll figure something out. But just YouTube and his phone. That's literally all I'm doing here. It's just literally me. There's nothing here. So talk about getting into the flow. My grandfather used to do vaudeville, so that may be something in my genes. But my grandfather was that guy who would do singing and tap dancing and whatnot on vaudeville. And when I was 4, I did tap dancing. But otherwise, So maybe I'm partly channeling my grandfather here. But if anybody has any chords that they want to cut, you can put it in the chat. Otherwise, I will come up with something that we can cut as far as chords go. Love you. All bandwidth issue. I'll be listening. Namaste. My audio. Hang on, guys. Is that any clearer? Let's check the audio. Did your grandfather know Buster Keaton? No, he did not. He was in Brooklyn though, Henny. So he was 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock at night. There was no TV, so you paid your 15 cents and 25 cents, right? I went to the locals theater and just hung out for 3 hours watching a variety show a couple days a week, right? So that's what he was, one of those variety performers who could sing. And I'm jumping out and coming back in. Yeah, let me know, guys, if you're having audio issues. I'm going to try something here. Bear with me. The microphone. Sometimes if you pop it out and pop it in, it works a little bit better, and we'll make sure. Yep, we're connected. All right, guys. So yeah, Buster Keaton is so beautiful. Yeah, audio is solid on mine. Okay, so picking it up and sometimes popping it back in. It's got a little clip that I got to replace like every 6 months. On there, Krista, good dawning. All right, if you missed Krista, she went live yesterday as well. Lindsay seems to be going live twice a day, so I probably will never catch her in the dawning because it'll be like 2 a.m. If she's going, her sunrise is like 4:30, right? So it'll be like 2:30. So if I am wide awake one night, I will catch Lindsay. But most likely I will only see her in the afternoon. She's been going live approximately 2 o'clock my time, which is like 4 o'clock Eastern. So keep that in mind, guys, if you're looking to hang out with Lindsay. And she's doing a really good job. It's amazing. She's as solid as a rock. And it's really good. It'll get you dizzy. It gets me dizzy. I can't spin for anything, but she's doing 33 spins, which makes sense. I understand why but not in a million years will I ever participate in the spinning, Lindsay. I love you, but I have a middle ear imbalance, and I will see the floor before I get to like 5. So that's not going to like side Laura. Good dawning. Welcome, everybody. Grateful. All right, so our mantra for today is I see peace in every breath. So when you're breathing today, today's breathing is going to be focused on peace. So as we breathe in, we're going to breathe in peace. And we're going to just cut cords on anything that doesn't bring us peace today. So we'll make that easy. So as we breathe in peace. As we breathe out, any situation in your universe, anything in your universe that is not giving you peace, anything that is leaving you with any twinge of anxiety, any questions in your universe, any ups or downs, we're going to breathe those out. So if you want to join me here, and I try throughout my day to cycle my breathing, to stay in my 15 or in my breath, and to count 4 seconds, or at least be aware of my breath. So I don't know about good dawning. Laura B will be live, not Memorex today. So Laura, we will see you in just a few hours, theoretically, half a day. All right, so take a deep breath in, guys, if you would. As you breathe in, we breathe in peace. As we breathe out, anything that's not giving you peace, anything that's causing any bit of anxiety, twinge, worry, fear, up or down in your universe, breathe it out. You can do a sigh breath, which releases cortisol, as well as lowering your blood pressure if you want to as well. But all right, so breathe in. As we breathe in peace, right? So we are the peace we are looking for. Peace can't come from anything but inside yourself. There's no situation or anything that can really cause true peace. So very early, to say the least. She's in the Lindsay is in the maritime. And if we're talking Lindsay here, she's in the maritime. So yeah, it's quite early to what time was it? I jumped on Lindsay this morning when I came getting kids ready for school. At the time, it was 6:40 Eastern time. Okay, so not too bad. That'd be 4:40 my time. So most likely, Lindsay, while I love you, soul sister, that probably won't happen unless I'm not sleeping that night and see the notification. But if you want to publish, Lindsay, just as a heads up, it may be helpful to publish your times when you are going to go live and set them in the future so we can all kind of pile in and know. But I'm having a hard time getting to everyone else's channels, computer, illiterate, and electronically impaired. So yeah, if anybody, what I'll do, YouTube doesn't allow us, unfortunately. I wish YouTube would allow me to put a list of everybody's channels on the channel, but unfortunately that would be not legal on YouTube. So yeah, so unfortunately the only way to really do that is to tag a link. If anybody wants to put links in here and you can tag them, we can do the same tonight, Yolanda, during Laura. But yeah, otherwise I'd put a list of the family members who have channels on the community page, but it won't last. I could maybe grab each individual page. There's a way I possibly can do it. So let me work on that. That's an idea there, Yolanda, is to grab Laura and Lakeside, Laura B and Lakeside, Laura and Millie and everybody, And if I have to, I don't know how I could do that, like do individual posts. I don't know. We'll have to figure it out, but there has to be a way. All right, so take a deep breath in with me. We're going to allow for peace in every breath in our universe. So breathe in. As we breathe in, we're going to breathe in peace. We're going to hold it for 4 seconds. As we breathe out, take a think into your universe. Is there anything that's causing any angst, anger, anxiety, frustration in your universe? Anything that is taking away from your peace? We're going to go ahead and breathe that out, because peace of mind is the one thing that if you can find peace in your universe, then it's easier for you to continue forward. Even if your universe is dervishing around, if you can find some peace in yourself and bring that centered peace in by turning it over to God, and this came from Lori Lett here, from Yeshua, and your higher self, your guides, Archangel Raphael, Saint Germain, what have you, that peace may get granted there, as it has with me. It still comes and goes, but when it comes back in any form or fashion, if I turn it over, it goes right back, it goes away. And it's generally pretty much gone. Anything that's not in peace. So take a deep breath in your universe. Take a deep breath, and we're going to breathe in peace. So breathe in with me. Hold it for 4 seconds. And breathe out anything that's taking away from your peace. Breathe in. And breathe out anything that's taking away from your peace. We'll do this one more time. And breathe out. Yeah, so some of the channels are there. There's Scotty Boy put Lindsay's channel in. I'm going to pin, I can't only really pin any of them. If I pin one, then I should pin them all, but I can't. So there's Lindsay's channel, there's Ben's channel, there's Lakeside's channel. So everybody put your channels in there. Yolanda, grab those channels. Go through the chat there, grab those channels and start subscribing, Soul Sister. We're putting them in there for you. Yeah, unfortunately, YouTube, if I were running YouTube, you would be allowed to share friends' channels. There would be a link to share a friend's channel, but unfortunately, there is not. And only otherwise on the community page. But so yeah, grab those links, Yolanda. Scroll through, grab all those links, and hit the subscribe button there, and you shall be set. Thank you, guys. Love you. All right. So today's mantra, or today's invocation then for peace. We're gonna go ahead and release cord cutting. Right there we go. Release and cord cutting. We're gonna do a invocation then to see peace in every breath. So if you want to join me, and if we're seeing peace, damn it. All right, hang on. Somebody wants to come through. It's like, no, pick me. So one of my channel, hang on. Sekhmet coming through for you this dawning. Are you fighting within yourself? Are you seeing peace in your universe? Sekhmet wants to know if you are seeing the peace in your universe. Follow with Sekhmet in my invocation for peace in your universe. Repeat after Sekhmet or follow along. It is your choice. I step into my inner roar. Step into my frame. And step into my higher self for the peace, the calm, and the love that I am as source. I reach into my inner roar and find stability and strength. And I transmute all heavy, negative, down energies and stand in the peace that I know that I am. Ooh. All right, Sekhmet coming through with a peace invocation. Sekhmet was the last one I would think would want to come through with a peace invocation, but even Sekhmet, as right, the 12 fierce Lyrians that are here on earth to help us raise our inner fire, even Sekhmet wants us to find peace within that, because how can you reach your inner fire if you are reaching it not from strength of peace, but from fear or anger or frustration or lack. All right, there we go. So Sekhmet wants us to find it in peace, not in lack. And all right, that was not expected there, but thank you, Sekhmet, for coming through, and we appreciate Sekhmet and her energies there. That'll take a moment to clear. All right, so let's work with the cards. All right, what's so awesome here? Millie, last night when I helped my daughter with her social studies project, she had to do research on an Egyptian goddess. So I was like, really? It was Beset. But it was Beset, Sekhmet's sister. Beset. Awesome. That is awesome. All right, and Chloe, yes, thank you. Chloe's channel as well at Chloe's Crystal. So Yolanda, love you, sister. Hope you're grabbing all of those links there. And if you're all of you guys, there's no real way to promote more than one channel at a time unless they do like 80 posts, and YouTube won't really go for that. So, all right, yes, that is awesome. All right, Millie, thank you. Bassett is amazing. All right, so let's work with this is again Kyle Gray's deck. It's the Divine Masters deck. That's going to be backwards for you guys. So apologize when you see this here. If anything is backwards, if you know why YouTube is algorithmically, if you're not using a third-party video software, but just through YouTube, why it's backwards, let me know. Mr. Floyd Channelings with an S at gmail.com. All right, so cards have been shuffled multiple times. We're going to cut them into 3. Let's see what we got here. We take the bottom card as energetics. And let's go to all messages. There we go. It comforted me because there was a dead black cat yesterday morning on the road when I drove my oldest to school. Ooh, favor. She was letting me know that it was okay, the negativity being filtered and removed. Yeah, favor. 1, 2, and 3 favor to the cat more than anything. All right, so the bottom card, energetics of today is, speaking of, there we go. Hathor comes through, so you could have worked with Hathor too. Hathor, light activation. So thank you, family, right? We'll just say Isis and family. There's Hathor, grateful. And acceleration, brilliance, and standing in your light. And we are not... All right, so stand in your light today. I've lost 8 subscribers. Wow. I tend to gain 2, and then I'll lose 1, and then it'll show up again like 3 days later. It's the craziest thing. But yeah, Lakeside, I know it's not your content. That's for sure. Your content's awesome. But YouTube is weird, and I can tell you YouTube is, they like to play games with at least my numbers. All right. So Michael and Faith, this is the next card that's coming up. So we got Hathor as what we're trying to ground into Hathor. So brilliance, standing in your light, and acceleration is what we're looking for today. And yeah, so yeah, I'm on a Google phone. This is my Samsung Galaxy S22. I have a Pixel 9 Pro 2 XL. I just got the screen fixed on this, and so that's how I ended up with 2 phones. But Michael and Faith. So yeah, I don't know why it's backwards, but spiritual calling. But when I use like StreamYard, unless I'm moving really fast, I got to keep tapping the phone, but it works. It's not backwards. But it doesn't recognize that I'm on video, so half the time the screen blacks out. So I have to set it so the screen doesn't black out. All right, the next card is our favorite, and if you see the grace and the beauty in your universe, if you ever feel grace, if you know the grace is coming in, and hi Grace, no, but seriously, Kuan Yin, right? God bless. There's 2 ways to spell Kuan Yin, with a Q or a K, kind of like Hanukkah with a C or an H, or ketchup with a C or an H. So Kuan Yin's coming into compassion and move forward with grace. Hathor is coming in with acceleration, brilliance, and standing in your light. We have Michael and Faith coming in with a breakthrough moment. Moving forward. Standing in your light. Acceleration. So all these cards are matching again, if you don't see it. All right, it's our favorite, and a couple of you guys are going to flip out in the chat here, and she's obviously a friend of the channels, because as the cards keep coming up, we've noticed who the energies are that are friends of the channel, right? And she's asking us to stand strong as hell, right? Joan of Arc, soul sister. It's the soul sister known as Joan of Arc. All right, and this is really pretty feminine with Hathor. Michael and Faith, it's pretty feminine reading here. Kuan Yin, the keeper of the divine feminine. Pretty much. And Joan of Arc. All right, so we need to be strong. There's strength in this, right? We need to stand strong in ourselves, stand up for what we believe as well. Joan of Arc is, well, we all know who Joan of Arc is. And our line, if you know anything about the RJ Spina, she's part of like RJ Spina and the R line, where Saint Germain, Archangel Raphael, Saint Germain, Joan of Arc, Merlin, all of them come from the same oversoul. And so, yeah, this is all right. So real quick, standing in our light. So we need to stand in our light, find the brilliance, and accelerate forward today. In order to do that, expect a break. Look for those breakthrough. It's going to be backwards. Breakthrough moments. Rick, good dawning, brother. Big health. Love you, brother. All right. Kuan Yin, standing in that divine feminine, asking for the grace. You ever feel grace in your universe when you know, like, ooh, what was that? Thank you for the Kuan Yin, master of the divine feminine, grace and beauty. If you are, Joan of Arc, standing in that fierce power, right? Acceleration, Hathor. So these are the cards today. So work with Kuan Yin, work with Michael and Faith, and work with Hathor's calling to guide us into a new light today. So so Hathor, Beset, Sekhmet. Yeah, we Isis. We are not in Egypt, but you would think this channel was, right? Absolutely amazing. Who knows? I could just see it now 10 years from now. Leading us in channeling in Giza, right? There we go. So who knows? But all right, so today, 2 for Tuesday. So don't forget, Laura B will be live tonight at 5 my time, 7 o'clock your time, with What's Up with Tarot and Oracle in your universe. LetSpiritGuide.com will be Laura's website. And Chloe, this is Chloe's crystals. Look how clean that is. So we're gonna work with the crystal today. We're going to do some. We're gonna channel as well. We'll close out with our Josh hug. Thank you, Victor. I love you. With the Josh hug or the group hug. If you watch Truth Wave, there he calls it the Josh hug. Grateful. Yeah, this thing is. Look at this, Laura. This thing is amazing. I got this from Chloe. Less than $50. Well, less than $40. Her prices are. She's like Crazy Eddie. I'm gonna call Chloe the Crazy Eddie of crystals. Her prices are insane, right? So Chloe is the Crazy Eddie. Oh, hey, Star, good dawning. Chloe is the Crazy Eddie of crystals, and who knows, right? When she make a YouTube commercial, there, my prices are insane, indeed, right? But yeah, if you want to help Chloe build chloescrystals.com, and I'm serious as serious. We don't see serious as a heart attack, but serious, right? Send me an email at mrfloydchannelings with an s at gmail.com. I've got a URL as well that I'd like to utilize, and so yeah, join us and send me an email if you know how to build websites. If you are a master at building websites and want to help us create larger living universes, right? And as well, we manifest for each other. So take a brief moment here. I'm going to, who's coming in? Wait, the Buffalo Calf woman. We're wanting to manifest abundance for all of you. So we are going to see you all at the beginning of your buffalo hunt. And may the hunt for the buffalo be strong for you. May whatever you are looking for from White Buffalo Calf woman in your universe, whatever it may be, may the path take you there. May it be clear. And may you find what you are looking for in grand abundance, like the sea of flowing grass, the big blue sky, the ever-flowing waters. May your universe be just as abundant. May it come to you with grace and ease. All right. Thank you, White Buffalo Calf Woman, for energy. An invocation or a quick abundance prayer there. Thank you. We appreciate you, White Buffalo Calf Woman. All right. Let's see who comes through here. We're going to channel and see who comes through today. I don't have any channeling specifics here. All right. I'm going to ask the group. First person who puts out whom I shall channel. White Buffalo Calf Woman, Sekhmet. Goddess Isis, Kuan Yin, Archangel Raphael, whomever it might be, whoever puts the first person. I finally got Laura and Chloe with like Millie and Lindsay. They're in the chat, Yolanda. You just got to scroll through the chat backwards, and they're in there. Just scroll back. White Buffalo. All right, that's the first one. Saint Germain actually was the first one by Laura. No, Isis was. Isis is the winner by a knockout. No, by Kiss. She was the first one. So Kiss, you got it. All right, Isis. All right, hang on. All right, Saint Germain, we are here today to channel through Josh for you, to you today. We are grateful that you are here, and we are channeling through Josh for you, to you today. And we say the same thing every good dawning, just so that you know that it is us. It is me, Saint Germain. Archangel Raphael is on his own, but we are going to bring in Goddess Isis for you from Star, and we are grateful, Star. You are a star in your own right, and may you shine brightly, Star. Kiss. We are grateful for you. All right, let us bring in Goddess Isis. Do not forget, today is the 28th, right? So be on the lookout for two things, right? Tomorrow is the new moon. Tomorrow is also the 29th. Are you aware, real quick, what tomorrow is for you in your living, loving universe? Tomorrow is the year of the wood snake, right? We are going to kiss the dragon goodbye, right? So you are blowing fire. The dragon can go blow fire somewhere else. We are no longer seeing the fire blowing through our universes, right? Tomorrow is the new moon. Tomorrow is the new year if you are following the lunar calendar, but nonetheless, you are following the calendar. We are not talking about the calendar that you are following that was leap year. We say nothing more than leap year. If you are understanding your calendar, leap year, you are off cycle, right? But nonetheless, we will get you back on cycle if you drop into the wood snake tomorrow. So we will do a celebration for the wood snake. If you are an ox, you are a rat, you are a rooster, you are going to have the greatest years of your living, loving universe with the year of the snake. So trust in yourself nonetheless, even if you are not, and you are the complete opposite. You are the enemy sign of the snake. See yourself, right? And we will look that up. Josh does not know the enemy sign. He is the positive sign of the snake. So he just looked that up. But you are the enemy sign of the snake. If you are a dog, tiger would be one, right? You are a tiger. We think the tiger is. Then you are going to have you just lay low this year, right? We are not saying to not make big moves, but every year you are living on a planet that is 50% up, right? So you are yin and yang, right? So 50% of your loving, living universe is going to be amazing. Because you live in a world of duality, 50% is going to be like this, right? You are going to have shaky times as well. But in order to understand the good times, you also have temporary layoffs, right? Good times. Easy credits, ripoffs. No, we are not singing the song, but nonetheless, right? Hey, we are putting funny references into the show. But nonetheless, if you are keeping your head above water, right? You know the song, right? And you are doing the best that you can, right? There you go. Then you are going to have an okay year, even if you are opposite of the wood snake. But we are going to bring in Goddess Isis here, right? We are not going to watch good times, right? Hey. But nonetheless, in your universe, right? It'll all be good times if you allow for it nonetheless in your universe, as JJ would say. Right? Allow for the good times. Do not see the temporary credit ripoffs in your universe, right? Do not see layoffs in your universe. We are playing off the song from Good Times, right? But nonetheless, ain't we lucky we got them, right? Good times, nonetheless. So we will go ahead and bring in Goddess Isis here, right? We are trying to be human, but nonetheless. So let's bring in Goddess Isis. We will channel with Isis and see what she has to say about bringing in the wood snake and the new year. That really would be the new year, although we don't. We see how your universe conflates things, right? But nonetheless, we are lucky we've got good times. And so we will bring in Goddess Mother Isis for us to channel. So hang on one moment. Good dawning, dearies. It is Mother Isis here for you. We are grateful to Kiss for you putting me into the chat, and we love you there. All of you who are watching this, Mother Isis is grateful for all of you, and grateful to Josh for the channel today. Tomorrow, we are stepping off into a new Inya universe. We are leaving the dragon and the heavier, stompier, fiery energies. We are moving into the snake. So what is a snake? Slow, but quiet, but unassuming, right? So if you are in your universe tomorrow, see yourself as the snake, right? What you are doing in your universe, do it in silence. What you are doing in your universe, move in stealth like the snake, right? The snake is underground, on the ground, right? And you won't see it in the grass. Sometimes you will step down and you will see the snake right in front of you, dearie. What we are asking for you, not to crawl on your belly and be the serpent or anything, but what we are asking for you to do in the year of the snake is, like the snake, right? Lay low, but make your moves. This next move is, dearies, the year of the snake calls for you to keep it on the low, like the snake. We are not in like a year of, we don't, the giraffe, right? We are not asking you to stick your neck up. There is no year of the giraffe, but you are getting the idea. Where you can be seen and spew it out, right? Stay low. Let your universe slide into your universe this year. The year of the snake, right? Are you allowing for things to come into your universe this year? Or are you not? See, Goddess Isis wants to step into your goals as well. Why are you not writing goals down on this channel, and why are you not creating far easy goals, right? One or two moderate goals and one more solid, harder goal that you are needing to follow for your year. You are not doing New Year's resolutions. We know that nobody is resolute in their universe, dearies. If they are trying to create a resolution, they are generally finding that they are unresolute. So for yourselves, have you done your goals? Have you completed your first goal? That is a question for you. As you step into this year, step into the new, slither your way into success. Do not stomp your way in like an elephant, and do not fly your way in like an eagle. Do not bumble your way in like broken human in 3D, lower vibrational energies. Although there is no dimensions theory, there is just vibration. And if your vibration is lower than most, then you will be bumbling your way through. We are asking you to keep your vibration in balance, and we are asking you to see your universe from a different space. In the year of the snake, we are asking you to get down onto the ground, to the lower end of your universe, to look up, to see where you can make improvements, dearie. Are you scraping the bottom barrel of your universe like the snake, right? The snake is scraping the ground with its belly. Are you, with your belly on the ground, seeing where you need to rise up? That is the question. And allow the snake energy to propel you forward, but rise you up. Do not think of the snake as anything like a snake in the grass or anything negative in your frame or universe either, dearies. A snake is not meant to be negative in your frame. The snake is meant to help you to see where your darkness lies, where your light lies, as you crawl along on your belly, so where you can rise up. Use the year of the snake as the energies to rise up. Don't use the year of the snake to become the snake. That is the fear that Mother Isis wants to transmute, right? For you, do not allow yourselves to become the snake in the snake year. What you want to do is emulate yourself rising above that. Do not become snaky. Do not become that darker energies that you would associate with a snake. Snakes aren't darker energies, but it is working with your darkness and your light, right? If you envision a snake, you are going to see that snake as a beautiful creature, but you also see the serpent within, the darkness within that snake. And so the snake, the wood snake, is asking you to see the snake within yourself, the darkness within yourself, right? Where are you slithering in your universe, dearies? And can you see that? And if you can you transmute that in the year of the snake? Are you going to eat all of those energies? Are you going to let the snake bring you down, all the way down to the ground, right? where you will be slithering but not in control. You are the snake that you want to be. You can be that darker, heavier snake this year. You can see yourself sliding into a better universe, using the fact that the snake is the lowest animal on the ground, right? Next to maybe an ant, right? All the way down on the ground. It has to lift up just to look up. Otherwise, it is only looking at what is in front of them. Keep that in mind, dearie. So if you are seeing that as we go into the year of the snake, start looking up. See the picture. The reason why the snake is all the way down there, it's got to climb itself up, right? Snakes can slither up trees and all kinds of things. So, from your universe this year, dearies, when you are laying there on your belly in the snake, right? Of the snake, right? Look up. See where you can make changes. Look around. See where you can make improvements. When the snake rises up, see where you can rise up yourself this year. See what you can slithering, right? Propel yourself forward. The snake is almost always looking directly forward. You never generally see a snake looking backwards, right? The other question is, if this is the year of the snake, the wood snake, right? Although you see it as the year of the snake, are you defining yourself as a snake? And if you are, what snake are you, dearies? Are you seeing yourself as a cobra, where you are mean and spitting venom? We hope not. If you are seeing cobra snake energy in your universe, then it is time for you to ground down into the ground to see where you are creating that anger energy. Do you see yourself as a garden snake, right? The common garden snake, right? Where you are green and peaceful and you are helping to eat the bugs and you are adding to the larger ecosystem, right? You are part of that, right? Or are you maybe a rat snake? Are you doing things that are like a rat, where you are speaking behind people's back, stealing from them, stealing their cheese? Are you telling lies about people? That is the question. See what snake you choose to be in the year of the snake, dearies. Goddess Isis is asking you to choose and to be that best snake you can. We would hope that you are choosing to be a peaceful snake. What qualities of your snake are you looking to project in 2025, in the year of the snake? Mother Isis wants you to think about that, to feel into that. And as we cross over into the year of the snake in your universe today, tonight, tomorrow, embody the snake you choose to be. Do you want to be a big boa constrictor and choke out other people's wealth and universe? Do you want to be a ball python and be everybody's friend? Big and strong. And knowing the balance between choking off. If you've ever had a ball python, they wrap around your neck. Ball pythons know the balance between choking you and letting you know they are there. That is what we are saying. You are to choose the snake energies you choose to be in 2025, in the year of the, well, technically the wood snake, but you choose the energies and you choose your universe, dearies. So we step into the wood snake tomorrow. See yourselves sliding into a new universe. See yourselves grounded like the snake. And see yourself in the energies that you want, the type of snake that you want to be. Hopefully not a pit viper, right? If you are a grand narcissist, maybe, you are very, very, very heavy energy, you could be a pit viper, but we aren't asking you to step into your narcissistic self, right? And become a pit viper. We are asking you to step into your loving self and become maybe even a white ball python. Very peaceful snake. Find your peace, dearies. Find yourself in peace. Take a deep breath. Releasing the dragon, all that heavy fire energy. You are going to, no matter what, find a peaceful year. 2025 will be more peaceful in your universe than 2024, just due to the fact that the snake slithering on the ground is not ravaging through with its fire from the dragon, right? No more fire. We are seeing peace in our universe. Choose the way of peace in your universe and choose a snake of peace. Be that energy. Be the white ball python. Be the gardener snake. Be the peaceful rat snake that could be a pet, right? Not we're talking one in public, right? Out in the universe. But if you have a rat snake as a pet, they can be very peaceful too. So take a deep breath. You are the peace you are looking for, dearies. Mother Isis loves you. If you step into any one of my pyramids, I'm sure you will find a snake or two. We are not talking Indiana Jones style, but you are an understanding, dearies. Is there a snake in your grass? Is there a snake in your universe? That is the other thing we want to ask. Dearie, look into your larger living, loving universe, and is there somebody who is not loving and living in your universe? Is there somebody, dearies, who is acting snake-like in your universe? And if there is somebody who is acting snake-like in your universe, we are not asking you to grab the snake wrangler with the net, right? You know, when you've seen a snake, dearies get wrangled and they grab it, and they pull it on the pole. But we are asking you to wrangle in those snake energies, those energies that could cause venom in your universe this year. Dearies, if you are in understanding those energies who are bringing you down, who are keeping you out of frame, right? It is your job to realize if there is a snake in the grass in your universe or not this year. Either way, we are grateful. Mother Isis wants to speak to one other thing here. Those of you who are stepping off the cliff in your universe, if you did not check out last night, dearie, Nathan went live, had a video. If you are checking out what is going on in the larger framing universe, right, the larger universe that you are all a part of, dearies, you will see that Lindsay is going live. You will see that Krista and PG have started going live, and Krista and PG are live on Wednesdays, and so they will be live tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern. You will see that Lindsay has been going live in the very early dawning and in the evenings. And you will see Nathan with his tarot reading, which was very solid. Mother Isis is impressed. So are you helping to support those in their loving, living universes as well, dearies? Are you going to Lindsay's channel? Her link is in the chat if you scroll forward. Dearies, are you going to Nathan's channel and checking out his reading, dearies? Are you going to Millie's channel and checking out her Today Shall Be Tuesday, right? We will get a post for Tuesday, hopefully. Are you going to Chloe's channel and checking out her snow, right? Ooh. Are her crystals at Chloe's Crystals? Are you going to Victor at 9:45 in the evening? 9:45 in the dawning. That would be East Coast. Are you subscribed to Ben Bacon Bits when he goes live? To anybody else on this channel, like Side Laura, who is working with Siri, right? To hear all kinds of crazy things that you would not think that Siri might say in your loving, living, not Siri's living, loving universe, but in our loving universe, right? Are you checking out Fatima and John and her channel? And anybody we might have missed, probably a bunch. Are you checking all of that out? What you are seeing here is people are slithering into their universes. They are creating. The energy of creation is flowing through this group, and we are grateful. Mother Isis is grateful. And we are not wanting you to miss out on the opportunity to see others' growth. For stepping into your frame, dearies, out of your heavier, denser, traumatic self and over the edge into the unknown, as all of you are doing on this channel. Those of you who are going live, those of you who are creating, and those of you who are part of a larger universe, we commend you. And we see our universes in our love. And we appreciate what you are doing. Appreciate those who are going live. Appreciate those who are actively creating. Appreciate all of those in the universe. And if we had missed a channel there, blindly inspired, Krista, right? We have missed a channel, we apologize. There's only so much that in channel Josh can remember and channel through, right? But we are grateful. And so if you scroll through this chat, you will find the links for those channels. Unless you popped out of the chat. But we will do the best we can to get you those links. But share your universe with those who are willing to share. All of you in this chat who are going live, Isis holds you up in the highest loving light. All of you in this chat who are seeing yourselves growing, seeing yourselves as the peace that you are and asking for peace, not asking to piecemeal your universes, dearie. If you are not in peace and you are saying, I will find peace by asking for more abundance, or I will find peace by asking the universe to provide me with X or Y or Z, you are not going to find the peace in your universe, dearies. The peace comes inside yourself. Asking for that peace and releasing all of the energies that are holding you down to your highest loving self, dearies. Nothing you can bring into your universe in the physical. Well, if you won $1 million, if you are still sitting alone, you will still be alone and out of peace. Are you in understanding? Ask Mother Isis. Ask your highest self, which is Source, right? Ask yourself for peace so that you can get clearing to see what you need to see, so that you can get balanced, so that you can move forward. You will not find the balance if you are broke asking for more money, because you are stating you are out of lack. But if you find peace in the fact that you are broke, then you can bring in more money. Are you in understanding, dearies? It's not about asking for bringing in this or that, or I need this, so bring it to me. No, you need peace to find that. It's your job to bring the money to your universe through your vibration. But if you are out of peace, you will not be vibrating and not bring it in. Are you in understanding? Mother Isis hopes you are understanding that you choose everything through your vibration. Not going to go much longer, dearies, but when you wake up tomorrow, unless you go to bed after midnight, make a decision. What kind of snake do you want to be in the new year, dearies? Do you want to be spitting venom? Or do you want to be loving and clearing out maybe dead energies and such, like a gardener snake eating bugs? It is up to you what you choose. Mother Isis loves you. We will speak again. Star, we are grateful that you chose Mother Isis. And you can choose Mother Isis, dearies, every day by stepping into your pyramid of protection, grounding into Isis and asking Isis for her love on the daily. Just all you have to do is wake up and say, good dawning, Isis. And we are together. Ugh, poof. All right. Give me a second, guys. Energy. All right. So, thank you, Isis. A lot of times the larger, I'm not saying Germain, but Isis, specifically Isis, she'll disappear, right? So I'll be channeling and then Gonzo, PG's channel too. Do not forget PG's channel. Yes. So Gonzo, and she's just gone. So thank you. Choose what snake you want to be this year. You want to be a wood snake, I mean, obviously. But if you are choosing a snake, choose the characteristics that you want to have in your universe. If it's the year of the snake, do you want to be sneaky and slithery, or do you want to be friendly and open? Like the gardener snake's usually friendly and open, just sitting there on the sidewalk. Do you want to be a rattlesnake and pop up and startle people, or do you want to be a boa constrictor and constrict people, or a ball python that knows its balance and will never choke its owners, right? Exactly. Garden snakes. There we go. So yeah, you choose. It's a year of the snake. We couldn't really choose. We could choose the dragon, but no more fire energy. No more of that fierceness in our universe. We choose to be peaceful snakes. I choose to be a nice, peaceful garden snake and create my loving, living universe. All right, guys. So we're gonna close this out here. We're gonna work with the. Actually, we're gonna work with the. I'm gonna close it up. We're gonna work with the quartz. All right, so this is clear quartz. So in clear quartz, I'm not grounding an intention into it. I will clean this later. Care Bear, good dawning, welcome. Copperheads, master of disguise. So then choose that, and that's a really good thing. Care Bear, if you choose to be a copperhead, then keep in mind that don't disguise your true self, but maybe step past your darker self. And but either way, this thing is huge. I know. I got this from Chloe, and the price. I'm just gonna say less than $40, and this in my store, and I work at a crystal boutique. I wouldn't even call it a crystal store. I'm not gonna give names because if for some reason I don't want to come back and be karmic. Um, if you watch me many months earlier, I used to say where I worked, and I was gonna try to go before we knew Chloe, right? But nonetheless, yeah, this is about as clear a quartz as it gets I've ever seen. It does have the rainbow banding in the bottom as well. And then there's just enough flake and flakes. I don't know, speckles inside it, right? To make it absolutely stunning. So yeah, at Chloe's Crystals, we were live on Saturday. If you missed it, you can check that out. Or just send Chloe, Chloe Jane Mills 82 at gmail.com a message and ask her. She's got points. I don't know if she has one this big, but she does. She showed a couple of them on Saturday, so you can check those out. But all right, so we're going to work with this since it's clear quartz. You ground your intention into it. I will burn this through the sacred fire of Palo Santo later, but otherwise, you guys ground your intention, clear quartz, into this on your own, whatever you are choosing. Clear quartz is an open intention. You create the intention on clear quartz, generally speaking, and it's open to whatever you choose. I have to really watch where I walk here with, holy cow, copperheads. We have rattlesnakes, depending on further south usually. But yeah, if it's really warm and depending where you are in the mountains, you could step on a rattlesnake just as well. And it's funny. And I actually, if you go on my community page and scroll down a wee bit, there's a picture that says, of a sign that says, watch out for the rattlesnakes on the side of a trail. Chloe, thank you. Millie, I truly appreciate you. Really, guys, I appreciate all of you and beyond words. Thank you. There's Chloe's email. If you want something like this, just email Chloe. No worries. All right, we're going to work with this. Your permission to be here, you being here is your permission. Again, I'm grounding for myself. I'm grounding this for me, but everybody ground this however you choose. Clear quartz is an intentional stone that you put your intention into it. It's not like emeralds, which have an intention of bringing in abundance, or rose quartz for healing. This is an open intentional stone as clear quartz. So you put your intention into it. I will work with it, and it'll all come back, right? All right. So whatever intention you have for this stone is what we're going to do. So you being here is your permission. Keep in mind the stone weighs about 5 pounds. So after a minute or a couple of minutes, it gets really heavy. And so I will have to switch hands or something. And I can't twist it as well. Give my wrist a workout. I'll tell you that much. All right. Keeping track of time for the boss, who may be at work as well. She's back from out of town. We go to work today. And then, of course, tonight, again, 5 o'clock, an hour after I am off work, Laura B will be live with us for Tarot and Oracle. If you want to pre-put in a question, you are welcome to. Just put it in caps in the chat. I will save it. We usually take about 6, 7, or 8, depending on time. All right. So whatever you intended for this quartz, hopefully you're feeling that. I use 2 hands here to give you a forearm workout. I'll tell you what. And yesterday at this time, they started coming and they fixed my patio. So if you've been watching Feng Shui Talk with Krista, I'm going to state this. New year. Within the new year, I've had my apartment's been painted. The front door has been painted. I have new piping in my apartment, so I have more flow, and it's actually translated to my cash flow. Believe it or not. I had a win on crypto. So I do crypto occasionally on Coinbase, just real basic. But I actually had a win. I turned $20 into over 100. So for me, that's woohoo. All right. And so more and now they fixed my patio, right? And I have one of like a dozen patios that truly only face the mountains. So now I have a brand new patio as well, which I will decorate for the summer. At some point, go to Marshall's and Home Goods, decorate. But yeah, all right, guys, we're going to seal this off and close it out with an invocation. I saw my friend eat a frog. Oh my gosh. That'd be a big snake to eat a frog. All right. So whatever you ground it in, we're going to close this out and seal it up. So seal that for yourself as well. And at least once a week, we're going to use this giant rose quartz or this giant quartz so that you can ground yourselves into the quartz and whatever you are needing or wanting to change. And I am expecting a bunch of stuff from Chloe. So my crystals, unfortunately, got returned back to Chloe, if you've been hearing the saga there, by the USPS, even though Chloe was spot on with the address. Sometimes the Postal Service, I worked for the Postal Service 2 years ago for a summer. It happens. The packages just, it happens. And so if you've ever seen the Boulder post office, it's amazing you get your packages. And I'm not kidding in that. When they shuffle the packages around, it's literally, they have this gigantic bin that looks like the size of a small car, and they wheel it in. Then they line up all these bins, and they just start chucking packages from bin to bin. Literally, your package could be thrown, and it's literally thrown from one bin into other numbered bins, and scanned and thrown, and scanned and thrown. And yeah, and this is all of Boulder's craziness, what happened. But it's amazing that it, really, if you've ever been to the back of a post office, it truly is amazing that you get any of your mail. And I'm not kidding on that. But nonetheless, thank you, Chloe. So Chloe, I will send you for the other ones, and then you can just package it all. Send it in one package and save the shipping. But so I will get you paid off in the next few days. Next day, 2 days. I get a government check at the end of the month. So as well, I get disability from the military. I am 10% disabled from the United States Army, believe it or not. So I get a check, but I also get free healthcare, so that's good. All right, so let's go ahead and. But I don't generally try to go to the VA for healthcare, and I'm sure Victor might understand that if he gets healthcare there. No, but I can go to urgent care for free, which is nice too. So, all right, so let's go ahead and toss like airport luggage. Yeah, basically, yeah, it's one big bin, and then there's like 15 bins, right, with each different zone. And which zone is this? Pitch. And there's somebody on the other end catching them, hopefully, and putting them in the right bins, or at least they're landing in the right bins. But yeah, exactly. You got it. So if it's marked fragile, if it is marked fragile, they will. Do keep this in mind, and this is good for you, Chloe. If they do mark a package fragile, they'll put it to the side and then walk those into the bins at the end of the tossing. But if you don't put fragile in there, your package is going to go about 30 feet to the other side of the post office in Boulder, downtown Boulder. Yay. All right, so let's go ahead and we're going to close this out here with a group hug, guys. I love you all and grateful for today. And whatever you grounded into in the quartz here, may you find peace within that, and may it for your universe there. However, whatever you're trying to do. I don't know. If you're grounding into something you want to get rid of or something you want to gain, you can ground into both. You can be like, I want to remove this, or I'm looking to gain this. Quartz will do either one. But so if there's something you're looking to remove, may it fall from your frame. And tomorrow we will do some stuff with the snake, the beginning of the snake year, right? We will not be snakes in the grass, but we will do something, something for snake, the beginning of the snake year, to start it off as brand spanking new tomorrow. And as well, tomorrow, since we are stepping into the wood snake, we were going to finish off and check off completely the first of our goals as well. So if you've been goal setting with us, mine is to drink more water, and I had to stop taking the zeolite, the metal detox, because it was dehydrating me because I didn't have enough water, because it causes you to release toxins, right? And so that the only way to do that is to pee it out. And so I have to keep drinking more water first to get in balance, to take the zeolite powder to chelate myself, to demetal myself. There we go. Chelate. There we go. Chelation. There we go. So whatever your first goal is there, hopefully you're doing that and working on that goal daily. That doesn't mean you attain the goal and then stop drinking. Like for me, I don't stop drinking more water. That's now my universe. I'm now in the universe of drinking more water. When I could go all day at work, and technically I can do this. I can go like 24 hours without drinking anything and not even realize it. It's just the way I am. All right, so let's go ahead and ground into, we're going to lean forward here real quick. Group hug. All right, so arm on top of somebody's shoulder and to your right and left. Put your arms on each other's shoulders like a football huddle, right? All right, except we're not going hut, hut, hike. All right, lean forward. All right, we see each other in peace and love. We see each other in the highest loving living light. We see each other in the healthiest loving living light. If there's anybody needing health in their universe or anybody who's out of health, we send them the highest love. We see Rick in the highest healing loving light. We see all of those out there otherwise with physical ailments in our universe, in their universe, healed and at whole. We see those who are having family issues of any type, healed and at whole. We see Lindsay stepping out of the car and hugging her children for the first time in years. We see Suzette sleeping through the night with her mother, sleeping through the night, not turning off the heat. Favor. We see all of those out there who are having issues otherwise that we do not know or not have been stayed on the channel, healed and taken care of. We see the earth healed and clean. We see no plastics on the earth, no microplastics. We see no forever chemicals in the water. We see clean blue skies. And we see nothing but abundance on planet Earth. We see those in financial insecurity rolling in the cash. We see those with housing insecurity, with walls around them that's secure, that's not going to be taken out from underneath them. We see those with food insecurity, with full pantries. We see those who have no hugs being hugged, and we see those with no love being loved. We see all countries at peace, and we see those fighting wars putting down their guns and hugging each other. And we see the world as one. All right, guys. We wash the world in the violet flame, send everybody peace and love, and see each other having an amazing, amazing last day of the Dragon Age. All right, guys. Thank you for another awesome good dawning, and grateful for all of you being here. And Victor, thank you. Catch Victor tonight. I challenge somebody to beat Ben there as the first love in Truth Wave tonight. Who can beat Ben or Lorena in the or Tanya in the first love at Truth Wave tonight? PG. Right. And yeah, guys, grateful for all of you. Have a day as awesome as you are. Tonight, 5 o'clock, I will see you. 7 o'clock, I will see you all with Laura B. If you want to pre-put your question in there, you certainly can. It'll be in the chat. Make sure your questions are capitaled, and I will see you all tonight. And thank you all. I will take Kuan Yin with me to the store and shoot a Kuan Yin video, and as well, maybe a short, but love you all. Stay awesome. Remember, everything you guys do creates your loving living universe. If you're still in your dark night of the soul, as you release your darkness, you step into the light, you vibrate faster, and it makes it easier for you to create your loving living universe. Stay awesome, everybody, because you are. Remember, as you walk around, choose the snake you want to be tomorrow. Hopefully not a snake in the grass. And of course, remember, you are source walking on earth. If you're out of space today, don't ask for more money or abundance or peace. All starts, it all starts with peace, guys. Just dropping peace. I love you all. Stay awesome. Remember, you are. See you in the next.